Hello again, YouTubers! Welcome back to the Daily Porygonian for part 2 of our Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl playthrough video series. Playlist link to the other parts is in the description box below, as well as in the iCards on the top right hand corner of the screen. So, as arranged in between parts 1 and 2, we now have our level 100 Empoleon. I had to do a couple of very elaborate maneuvers from account to account. But yeah, so basically this is the exact same Piplup that we caught, or at least that we got in part number 1. And we now have it at level 100. Alright, so in this video, my goal is to end off the video once we get to Oreburgh City. And beat the gym. It should be pretty easy, pretty fast. So here is the Poketch. This is the little accessory that is going to be very useful, especially for HMs and a couple of other things. So just to bring it up, you just press the R button, and then to enlarge it, you just press it again. It becomes bigger, and then this red button here is what you press to change the app that you're looking at. So yeah, really cool. I like this feature, and however, occasionally it can get a little bit annoying. So, when I first found the Poketch, I thought it was not very intuitive because it would just stay there. But apparently, if you talk to a trainer, it will just disappear. So we do have a berry battle. This is the first of many battles that we will be taking part in this part, and they are going to be super quick. Alright, so if you recall, we also disabled the battle animations, so yeah. And here's the moveset, by the way. Metal Claw, I believe, Drill Peck, Bubble Beam, and Hydro Pump, or was it something else? Let's take a look again. So these are all level up moves. I didn't teach it any TMs. I will only be teaching TMs if we get them along the course of the journey. So yeah, there we go. So Metal Claw, Drill Peck, Bubble Beam, Hydro Pump. I'm gonna go with Bubble Beam. One thing I did not do is max out the power points, and the reason being I don't think I had the PP ups or PP max. So it's okay. We can work with it. The main point is to get it up to level 100 so that battles fly by just like that. Alright, that's the whole point, to make things super fast. Now this is not really a real speed run, but again, I do want to get through this as fast as possible. Okay, so we do have a item there. I do want to make it a point to try to get as many items as we can throughout the run. Ooh, there is a Shinx. Okay, so I think I'm actually going to catch this one, and I don't even have to attack it, honestly, because if I do, it will just faint, right? Level 100 versus level 4. Who will win? I wonder. Right, okay, so, yep, there we go. We got a Shinx. I'm just going to leave it in the party and let it gain experience via the experience share. I'm not going to be swapping in and out and so on. Basically, you just want to get a full team of 6, that's all. And that doesn't necessarily mean that I'll actually use them. Most of the time, it will just be Inteleon. Or, not Inteleon. I'm still in the world of Sword and Shield here. Empoleon. Okay, next battle here with Youngster Dallas. So if you missed out part number 1, I did say I was going to nickname Pokemon we catch, and I just did not do it for Shinx. So that just didn't cross my mind. But now that I've seen this name, Youngster Dallas, I will be naming Pokemon we catch after places on a map. So probably places in the United States, Europe, Asia, and Australia, maybe, New Zealand, and maybe even Latin America, I don't know. Okay, so next battle here just keeps coming, right? So one thing also is I'm gonna try to avoid battles where possible. Last Caitlyn here, and I know that by avoiding some battles you really lose a chance to see certain Pokemon, and therefore for those specific trainers I will try to remember where they are and then battle them, right, so that we can see it for the Sinnoh Pokedex, which we will need to complete in order to get the National Pokedex. So that is something you might want to keep in mind when starting a new playthrough. And if you guys are inspired by this, trying to get your starter Pokemon to level 100, just keep in mind that in order for you to actually play through the game with a level 100 Pokemon, it has to be one with your own OT trainer ID number and secret ID number. So if you guys know how to tinker with that, I'm not going to explain how to do it, but yeah, if you guys know how to tinker with that, you know, you could basically get one, get even a shiny one, but I don't recommend that because, I mean, well, you can do whatever you want. For my purposes here, I'm fine with whatever I got in this game. I didn't amend the EVs, IVs, anything. I didn't do anything except level it up to level 100. Because I think it's more than enough to do so and get through the game quickly at a fun pace. So, by the way, yes, I actually find this fun. I don't really find grinding fun, which is why this run is actually something I've been looking forward to. Because over the past few runs that I've not done, that I've not recorded, of course, I basically play through the game normally with just regular leveling up and that kind of thing. And man, it takes so much time, which is actually one reason why I kind of now even appreciate Sword and Shield even more. And I know this is going to be a little bit easier to do eventually when Pokemon Home does get released. You know, if Pokemon Home were available and compatible with BDSP right now, it wouldn't have taken me like 20 to 25 minutes just to level up this Pokemon to level 100. I know it sounds like very little already, but the whole point is basically all I wanted to do, at least in Sword and Shield, is transfer it over to one of my main accounts with plenty of EXP candies. I will level it up and move it back in, and we are good to go. That will basically take like 5 minutes. So yeah, you know, there is actually a big difference. And also, you know, when you start playing the game a few times, like this is the, I don't even know, I'm pretty sure this will be my 5th full run of the game. Like, I'm gonna play from start to finish, and you know, after a while it gets a little bit repetitive, especially these battles. Unfortunately, these ones, I'm pretty sure you could have avoided them by just walking around them, but the thing is, we will be walking through this tunnel again later, so I figured, you know what, instead of having to avoid them twice, I'll just battle them. And since we have a level 100 Pokemon, Joel Pack, let's go. And the Bidoof goes down just like that. Okay, Shinx is up to level 7. Psyduck. So, just wondering, do you guys think Gen 4 music is better? As a whole, or Gen 8 music? I'm kind of torn, honestly. I know a lot of people love Gen 4 music because of Cynthia's theme. My favorite Gen 4 OST is that of Route 201. I find that the nicest one, at least. And of course, Oreburgh City is probably my favorite city theme. So, yeah. Okay, we are going to be led to the doorstep of the Pokemon Gym, where Barry is waiting. Okay, he's just calling us slow. Okay, please go away. Anyways, turns out Rourke, the gym leader, is actually in Oreburgh Mine, so we have to go fetch him. But first, let's just restore our Pokemon, not for the health, but just for the moves. There we go. And in the gym, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to avoid the gym trainers because there's really no point of fighting them. They only have like Geodudes and stuff like that, so yeah. And also, it's made really easy. The path to avoid them is very easily accessible. So random place for Stardust, we do not have the dowsing machine yet. I believe you get that in Veilstone. I'm probably wrong, but yeah, you get it later in the game, and it is given to you by Dawn, or basically the, you know, professor's assistant. Okay, so we're going into Oreburgh Mine, and just gonna avoid the rocks here. Oh yeah, okay. Let me just get on with this. Another gripe I have with BDSP is the movement. It's not as flexible as it is in newer games because, again, this is designed specifically using grid, so sometimes it's a little bit hard to maneuver around rocks, and it takes you a little bit more time, like a couple more seconds, just to move around them. But, you know, once you get used to it, I think it's okay. But yeah, it's just a pet peeve, moving over back from Sword and Shield. Okay, we got the Onyx. I'm gonna ignore that. And let's go back up to the surface. Okay, so honestly, I don't think I have any other Pokemon I really want to catch in the Sinnoh Dex. I think there's a couple of trades that we can do. I should probably look that up. And probably will look that up because I definitely do want to do all the trades. Some of them are pretty good. Some of them are really terrible, like the Medicham for Haunter. That one's lousy, but like, for example, the Finneon for a Chatot or something like that, that's pretty good because you get Chatot in your decks. Okay, so here we are in the gym. Again, as I said, it is really easy to just avoid all the gym trainers. You just gotta go on the upper path. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all we had to do. We can battle Rourke, the Rock-type gym leader. Okay, so he has 3 Pokemon, all of which will fall in one shot, I think. Epson Sturdy, of course. So yeah, first up we've got Geodude. Let's just do Bubble Beam. Yep, he doesn't have Sturdy. Interesting. Now the cool thing about this game is that there actually are rematches with the gym leaders and Elite Four once you beat the Elite Four for the first time, so that's pretty fun. We will definitely do that as well, probably in like a single video or something like that. Okay, maybe not a single video, maybe 2 videos. So one with 6 gym leaders and the last one with the remainder 2 and the champions, the Elite Four and Cynthia. Okay, so Onyx had Sturdy with a potion as well, so is that gonna... Yeah, okay, that does it. I always have the impression that Sturdy just repeats. I mean, it's not the case, right? So if Sturdy, it's like a focus sash. So if that is used, it just does not have any effect anymore. So similar to Sturdy, basically it gets Sturdy once and that's it. But I always think there's more of Sturdy. So yeah, okay, so his 3rd Pokemon, Cranidos. Really cool fossil Pokemon. Not my favorite, but still, it's pretty cool. Alright, so Gym Leader Rourke goes down. And yes, I did say I wanted to end the video once we got to Oreburgh City. However, I do want to just do one thing. I want to actually get access to Mystery Gift. Not to actually get the Mystery Gift right now, because again, I'm on 1.1.1, and you have to be on 1.1.2 or later, or at least you have to have the latest version in order to get mystery gifts. So I will have to eventually update it, but just not right now, because just not right now. Alright, so let's go back to Jubilife City. Barry is going to come after us, walking right into us as well. So the next gym is Gardenia's gym in Eterna City. Normally with a water type starter, that's going to be a little bit tougher. But come on, level 100 Empoleon, guys. We will be sweeping through that thing, especially with our flying type move, by the way. So flying type moves, I never really noticed until I started playing BDSP. That flying type moves are super effective against grass types, and it definitely makes sense. I know some of you or most of you may already know that, right? And you might be thinking, you gotta be kidding me, you're telling me that that's a big deal? Well, it's not necessarily a big deal, it's just that it makes sense because, you know, like birds eat plants, so it makes sense that flying type moves are somewhat or super effective against grass type moves just because of that. Okay, so we got the repel here, which is pretty useful. Actually, I should probably go buy some so that we can actually save a little bit more time with this and not have to run into wild Pokemon, because as I said, I don't really have any intent on catching any specific wild Pokemon in the above ground. So definitely once we get into the underground, I will be looking for a couple of Pokemon. It seems like the frame rate is kind of dropping. I don't know. I mean, at least from the recording software, so I apologize if that is happening. Maybe it's a connection problem or something. But yeah. Okay, so we have Professor Rowan here, and this is our first encounter with Team Galactic. And we are going to be fighting alongside Dawn. So this is going to be a super simple battle. Zubat and Wurmple. They always use like the same thing. I mean, that's not surprising. All evil teams use roughly the same assortment of Pokemon. So yeah. And also, by the way, flying type moves are super effective against bug types as well. Because again, it makes sense that birds eat bugs. So yeah. I don't know why, I have no idea why I'm talking about this, but it's just a random thought that I had while I was playing through BDSP for the first time, back when it was first released. Okay, so the Galactic Grunts go down, and this is a mandatory battle, by the way. You can't escape this without and move on from it, but at least it's a cool bonus. So once this is done, you can actually go into the Jubilee TV building on the left here and get access to Mystery Gift. Okay, blah 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 blah. Honestly, Professor Rowan isn't very interesting in my opinion. At least Professor Sycamore is researching Mega Evolution. Now that is something I'm interested in. Yeah, so on that topic, it's kind of unfortunate that they left out Mega Evolutions in this game. I feel like there isn't really a reason to specifically exclude it, but I guess they just wanted to be a little lazy, just not have it. And yeah, I just wish they had Mega Evolutions in these games. So we gotta go to the 3rd floor here. And over here, if you walk over into this room, you'll see these two people. So you gotta talk to the guy, and he's a TV producer, and he's gonna ask you for what kind of TV programs you like. You gotta click everyone happy Wi-Fi connection. And yeah, so he pulls some strings, and you can get access to Mystery Gift. He also has another sticker reward, so you can just choose something. I think Pokemon Research Corner is cool. So yeah, he'll give you a sticker for your trouble. And yeah, there we go. So now, as you can see, our menu is completely full. So just now, Bebe gave us the access to ball capsules, I believe. And now we have access to Mystery Gift. Again, you do need to have the latest version of software in order to get Mystery Gift. So just keep that in mind. But this is basically the easy way to get the Mystery Gift. Alright guys, so I think that's all we're gonna do for this one. In the next video, we will be hurrying through Floraroma Town and the Valley Windworks, and maybe Eterna Forest. I'm not sure if I can fit everything in one video and have it below 20 minutes, but if I can, that's what we'll do. So anyways, that's all for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, favorite, comments, etc. Keep right here on the Daily Porygonian. In the next video, we will continue north on Route 204 to Floraroma Town, where we actually have a couple of mythical Pokemon to get for free. So that's really cool. But till then, see you guys in the next video. Bye!